Hi guys, Sean from Optics. So today we're going to be looking at first focal plane scopes under £1,000. All of these on the table are scopes we would recommend for under £1,000 for shooting out to a mile. Further, if you actually would like to, if you pair it up with the right mounts, and also for competition shooters who are looking to shoot 2.2 PLR events, etc. So we have here on the far right hand side, we're starting from the cheapest and we're moving up to the most expensive, and the most expensive is still topping out at $895. We start here, Wolf Defender 5-25 by 56. This is a Gen 2. It has a 34mm main tube. It has about 120 MOA of internal adjustment, and it is mil radian base, so that is around 32 mils. We have a really nice side focus system here, easy to adjust, and goes all the way out to infinity. It's marked at regular increments. What start from 50, start from 20 and go 30, 50, 75, 100, and then 2, 3, 5, a K, 1.5K, 2K. So for the guys who like those increments marked and visually able to see them, Defender has this. It comes in at £450. It has a self-lock elevation turret, so it's a pull-up, push-down system, and the windage is the same, and it has a mechanical zero stop. It also has Wolf speed wind dial turret, so it's easily seeing which direction of travel you're going for your wind. So left and right, there's no confusion when shooting a competition. It has also got ED glass, that's one thing I forgot to mention, and Apo lenses. We then go on to the Arken. We have sold thousands of these. You can't really get away from the fact of how they've come into the scene over the last 5 years, and to be honest, absolutely dominated this market. They are really the definition of budget mid-level scopes, exceeding all expectations. You have the 5-25, and recently they've introduced the 7-35, and this has then taken the lead. The 5-25 comes in at 450, has a first focal plane rep, it has mil and MOA options, and the 7-35, same thing, mil and MOA available. The mil now is the most popular choice, but with the 7-35 it is about £650. It offers obviously that higher magnification range, but it is very good. You're not getting poor optics, it's not working with the same optical system as the 5-25. Usually that's what happens. Brands will just stay with the same system, increase the mag, the glass can't handle it, and you end up with something that is higher mag, but actually optically not as good as the lower mag. The 7-35 isn't that. Both models have plenty of internal adjustment. You'll see on lots of reviews over in America, they're almost like the benchmark for comparing higher range glass. Ultimately, they are still made to a price point. They're all made in China, every one on these on the table, but it really shows you the level of manufacture the Chinese are now hitting. Like I said, the Arkens are almost the benchmark for a lot of optical tests. So the 7-35, there's quite a good few reviews online where they're classing that is the benchmark to then be able to compare like the Tangent Theta, the Night Forces, the Vortex Razor 6-36s. And they do say, yeah, it loses against them, but it's incredibly cheaper than those options. So yeah, bang for your buck, the Arkens are still probably one of the best on the market under £1,000. We then move on to tried, tested Vortex Strike Eagle. This still seems to be a good popular choice for a lot of people. Arken is definitely dominating that market, but the Strike Eagle for the guys who are wanting that Vortex warranty, the tried and tested, the fact that you literally can just go throw it away by accident, as it were, and it will take a hit and Vortex will cover you. That is something that obviously still tips a lot of people into Vortex's favour. It's slightly more expensive than the rest of the options. This is coming in about £830, but optically very good. It has a rev stop zero system. So the thing with that system is it will reduce your internal adjustment. On the table, this has the least amount of internal adjustment when that zero stop is working, but it still provides enough, especially if you pair it with additional mounting systems to provide that extra internal adjustment. The thing with all of these scopes, and what we recommend all the time, is the fact that if you have a scope with 120 MOA of adjustment, you still should be using some element of MOA in a ring or a rail. This is just to keep the scope as close to its optical center as possible, and you're just going to get better performance from the scope. We then look at the Delta Javelin. This is 895 now. So over the last probably about 3 or 4 months, Delta have had a bit of a price change, and the Javelins now are coming in and retailing at 895, and they are worth it. They are probably the best bet on the table. It's most expensive, so it's easy to say that, but actually in terms of optical performance, it's up there with its bigger brother, the Striker. The area where the Striker still wins is the fact that with that Japanese manufacturer, the mechanics are so much more reliable. Not meaning that any of these won't travel and track perfectly. They all do. Even the Wolf Down at £450 will track perfectly and performs very well on the box test. But it is those little things is where you'll see those differences in the reliability of the scope. And ultimately, if you really were looking at resolution charts, something that was retailing at £2,500, for instance, or 3,000, if you're looking at the Vortex Razor 6-36, that will pull away from these. But again, we're looking at sub £1,000. So all of these, what are on the table, we'd be really happy to be able to offer these to you and know that they're going to do the job incredibly well. These are basically the options we would choose. We have hundreds of different scopes available, but what we have done is handpick these out as the options that we recommend for people who are looking for keeping in a budget under £1,000 and be able to give you the best bang for your buck. So first focal plane scopes for competition shooting, for simply just shooting gongs for fun out to 1,000 yards or even further. These will all do it, and they will hit under the £1,000 mark. If you want any further information, just check out the website. We have a lot of info on these scopes, got some good videos on there as well. Remember guys, like and subscribe to the channel and keep the videos coming. Cheers.